Alright guys, welcome back to day 3 of this bootcamp. Um so today I'm going to be talking about candlestick, okay? So what you're seeing here, yung mga nakikita nyo na ganito, ang tawag dito is candlestick. And essentially, merong component 'yan. We have the open, high, low, and close, right? So, meron tayong open, high, low, and close. For green candle, or in this case blue, remember yung green candle ko is just blue, okay? So yung blue yung candle ko, this is a up close candle, okay? Ibig sabihin, umangat yung market. Kapag naman black, or pag naman red or black equals down close candle. Okay? So, yan ang ibig sabihin yan. Okay? Like I said, meron tayong open, high, low, and close. In this candlestick, meron din tayong tinatawag na body and wicks. Alright? So, alam ko, medyo, ano pa sa inyo, medyo, hindi nyo pa alam kung ano yan, right? So, again, nandito tayo sa daily time frame. Okay, guys, for better illustration, nag-drawing ako sa inyo ng green candle and red candle. So, ang gitna na to, itong nakikita nyo na malaki na to, ang tinatawag dito is body. Okay? This is called body. And itong mga nakikita nyo dito, this is called wicks. Okay? Wicks yan, wicks. Okay? Sulat nyo yun sa note nyo. This is wick. This is body. Okay? So, ano bang ibig sabihin yan? Okay? Ganito ang ibig sabihin yan. Ano bang interpretation yan? Bakit meron tayong body, meron tayong wicks? So, ang candlestick kasi, meron siyang tinatawag na open, high, low, and close, which is ito yan. So, ang market, kapag ang green candle, nag-opening siya dito sa baba. Ibig sabihin, dito nag-open yung price. Okay? Kapag nag-trade siya pababa, tapos ito yung low, ito yung pinuntahan ng market bago siya umangat, tapos pumunta dito sa taas. Ito yung high, ito yung low, ito yung close. Okay, tandaan nyo, open to, close to kapag green candle. So, ang ibig sabihin yan, sa market, kung titingnan natin tong reference na to, remember the X and Y? Tandaan nyo yung X and Y. Kung kunyari, ito yung candlestick itself. Kapag pinlat ko to dito hanggang dito, ibig sabihin nag-open ang price, gamit tayo ng straight line para mas accurate. So, ito, ibig sabihin, nag-open ang price sa 32,400.25. Nag-travel siya hanggang sa baba dito, which is around 31,938. Umangat siya. Umangat yung market. Umabot siya hanggang 36,000, pero nag-close siya around 34. Kaya kulay green yung candle kasi nag-open siya dito, nag-close siya dito. Etong buong to, yan sa baba, etong wicks at saka wicks sa taas. Ito yung tinravel ng price bago siya magkaroon ng closure o magkaroon ng full body. Okay? So kung nasa daily time frame ka, ang kada isang candlestick, yun yung nire-represent ng market. Okay? So, open, high, low, and close. Tandaan nyo, open ng green candle is sa baba, and closure niya sa taas. Ito yung high, ito yung low. Those are called wicks. Kapag naman dito, ang opening ng red candle is gonna be on the top. Okay? So, ito ang open. This is the opening price ng market. So, nag-travel siya paangat. Okay? Umangat siya hanggang dito. Umangat siya hanggang 35,706 right here. So, ito yung palitan natin to. Label high. Tapos, ito, nag-travel siya pababa. Tapos, nag-close yung market dito. Okay? So, tandaan nyo ha. Nag-open ang market dito sa 34,000. Nag-trade siya hanggang 35. At the time na nagtitrade siya pataas, kulay green pa tong candle na to. However, nung bumagsak siya ulit, nag-turn siya ng kulay red. Kasi nag-open nga siya dito eh. So, nung umaangat siya, kulay green yan. Kasi umaangat siya eh. Pero nung bumagsak ang price, naging kulay red ang candle, hanggang bumaba siya hanggang 31K, nag-close siya dito. Kaya kulay red yung price kasi dito siya nag-open, dito siya nag-close. Okay? So, tandaan nyo yung open, high, low, and close. Iba ang open, high, low, and close ng red versus sa green. Okay? So now, looking at this chart, nasa Nasdaq ako or NQ1. Ang NQ1 is top 100 stock market sa USA. Kasama na dyan ang Facebook, Meta, Netflix, Google, Tesla, SpaceX. So, eto ang top 100 US stock. So, if titignan natin dito sa chart na to, right? Zoom in ko. We can see right here, daily time frame. Ang ibig sabihin nito, ang isang candlestick equivalent ng isang araw. Okay? Pwede kang mag-drop down hanggang sa 1 minute. Makikita mo dito kung saan nag-open, high, low, and close yung 1 minute candle. Yun yung kagandahan sa market. Makikita mo yung actual price at a specific point in time up to like 1 second, 15 second, 30 second. Okay? So, but to keep this simple para hindi kayo malito because there's so many candles here, let's just focus on the daily, okay? So, I want you to do this. Pagkatapos nyo panoorin tong video na to, I want you to go in your chart, tapos i-plot nyo yung open, high, low, and close nyo at a specific previous day para lang ma-exercise kayo, makita nyo kung ano yung price ng opening ng isang asset. So, for example, kunin nyo yung vertical line nyo, right? Tapos maganda i-click nyo tong magnet sa left. Yan, para mag-stick siya. Kasi kapag, kunyari, di naka-stick yung magnet na yan, parang anywhere around mapupunta siya eh. Pero pag kinlik mo yung magnet na yan, palitan natin tong vertical line ng black. Yan. Kunyari, kinlik mo tong magnet na to, kapag kinlik mo siya dito, automatic mag-stick siya dun sa open, sa high, sa close. So, hindi mo na siya kailangan saktuhan. So, again, ang green candle or blue candle in this case, ito ang opening, right? So, opening. Tapos, ito ang low. Right? Ito yung low. So, ito yung high. Okay? Ito yung close. So, gawa tayo din sa red candle. Okay? Dito yung hanap tayo dito. Ito yung open. Sa taas ang opening niya. Ito yung close. Ito yung high. Ito yung yan ko ng mark, okay? Para lang di kayo malito. Alright, so kung i-interpret natin to, itong Nasdaq last Friday of June 12, nag-open ang price dito at 29,456.75. So nag-travel siya, bumagsak siya no, at some point in time. Nung June 12, umabot siya hanggang 29,230. Tapos umangat siya. Okay? Umabot siya hanggang 29,760. Eventually, bumagsak siya at nag-close dito. So, ganito mo i-interpret ang isang candlestick. Okay? So, same thing here. Sa red candle naman, nag-open ang market dito, nag-trade pa akyat, tapos bumagsak, and then nag-close. So, importante to kasi para malaman mo yung nagiging behavior ng market. Okay? So, halimbawa, tanggalin ko lang tong mga drawings. Right-click, remove drawings. Okay? Halimbawa, by looking at this candlestick alone, ito, right? Paano mo i-interpret ito? Right? Just by looking at it. Oh, nag-open ang price. Tapos yung wick niya, makikita mo yung wick, napakaliit, right? Kailangan mo mag-zoom in. Nag-open siya sa 34.14, tapos umangat lang siya hanggang dito. Tapos bumagsak na buong araw. Right? Yan, yung opening niya nandito. Oh, ito yung high. Hindi ko maklik yung open dahil sobrang ano niya. Tapos, bumagsak yung market hanggang dito, low. Tapos dito siya nag-close. For the sake of discussing this, not saying this is, for the sake of discussing this, paano mo interpret to? wow, bumagsak yung market. Napakalakas ng selling sa araw na to, right? Sobrang bumaba yung market. If titignan natin to, this is not normal. The market just went down ng 5%, right? Kung nag-invest ka ng $100 on this day, by the end of the day, $95 na lang yung pera mo. And which is not normal sa stock market to drop like 5%. It means something significant happened on this day. All right? So, ganito mo siya interpret, right? Uy, ang lakas nito. Not sure what exactly this is called. I think this is bearish engulfing candle. So, marami kasing iba-ibang candlestick pattern. Maraming iba-ibang candlestick pattern. They have different names, right? For example, kunyari ito, this just I grab sa Google, right? Kunyari, ganito yung itsura. This is what they call shooting star, gravestone, whatever. The point is, may mga tawag dito, right? Just Google them. Not everything I provide here are gonna be complete, but yeah, there is different candlestick type na may tawag and what it means, right? But to keep it simple, think about it this way, right? If nakakita ka ng ganito sa market, right? Nakakita ka ng wick na ganyan kalaki, tapos nag-trade siya paakyat. Ibig sabihin nito, oh, this market is bullish. Bakit? Bumagsak ang market, pero pinush nila ulit ito pataas. So, ibig sabihin, malakas ang buys. Kasi bakit ganun? Bakit bumagsak siya, tapos bigla siyang nag-trade higher? Ang tawag sa ganitong klase is rejection, okay? Think about wicks as rejection. Ito yung pinuntahan ng price, pero it didn't want to stay there. They want to push the price away from it. So, pag nakakita ka ng ganyan, wicks, those are rejection. Halimbawa, ito ulit, right? Itong down close candle na to, nag-open tayo here, right? This is where we open up. So, nag-open tayo, nag-trade tayo higher here, bumagsak tayo, and yet, nagkaroon tayo ng malaking wick. Compare mo tong wick na to dito, right? So, kahit na yung araw na to is bearish siya or bumagsak yung market sa araw na to, still, they push the market away from this level. It means, the following day, pwedeng yung market mag-trade higher kasi nag-indicate itong araw na to na it didn't want to stay below. Kaya, what happened there is, nag-push yung market pataas the next day, right? We had this bullish price action, nag-open tayo, nag-trade lang tayo ng konti sa baba, and then it pushed higher. Okay? So, the way we interpret this now, may malaking engulfing, right? This is big bearish candle. There's not much wick in it. Ibig sabihin, nung araw na to, napakalakas ng mga sellers sa araw na to, alright? So, that's the way you interpret it. Halimbawa naman ito. Kinabukasan, after this, we did not have much sellers down here. Nag-open ang market. It traded above but not enough on this level, okay? Tapos the next day, ang nangyari is, nag-trade tayo above here and we also traded below here. Tapos nag-close tayo inside. So on this day, the way I interpret this is, they don't know yet where the market is likely going to go based on this daily candle. Of course, we're just looking at daily candle, but inside this daily candle, yan, lagay natin to. Yan, itong line na to. Pwede mong tignan on hourly, 4 hour, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, kung anong nangyari sa loob. So let's look at 1 hour, right? So remember this, itong itong line na nilagay ko sa daily time frame. So nagsiswitch ako ng time frame by clicking this or kaya naman typing 1 age or 4 age. So the way I did is 1 age, tas enter. Okay? Tapos zoom out. So kung titingnan mo to, ito yung daily candle, right? June 10. Tapos lagay lang din akong vertical para lang may palatandaan kung saan natapos yung araw. June 10. Alright. Yan. So, yung daily candle na nakita nyo here, ito, this is what it looks like inside. So, pwede mong i-dissect yun nangyari sa daily candle in a lower time frame. So, pwede mong makita kung anong nangyari sa loob ng araw na yon, right? It's like a box within a box within a box. Diba? Kunyari, you have this box. Then, this is one day. You can dissect this box inside another box. You have 4 hour, you have 1 hour, you have 15 minutes, you have 5 minutes, right? Pwede mong i-dissect yan sa loob kung ano nangyari. And that will help you determine throughout the day kung anong mangyayari for the next, I don't know, like 5, 10, 15, 1 hour, 4 hour, right? So, again, ito yung opening, right? Ito yung opening. Bakit ito yung opening? Kasi ito yung red candle or ito yung red candle, sa taas yung opening. Let's just remove everything just to make it simple. So, remove. Okay. Lagay ko to. Ito yung opening sa daily, right? Sa daily, ito yung opening niya. Sa baba. Kapag pumunta ka sa 1 hour, that opening price is this. So, sa 1 hour, nag-drop muna siya, right? Ito, nag-drop muna siya sa 1 hour before it traded above. Okay? So, balik tayo sa daily. Lagay ko yung closure. Lagay din natin tong high. Lagay din natin tong low. Pag titingnan mo yun sa 1 hour, ayan yung exactong nangyari. We have here, again, we have open here. Nag-trade siya hanggang sa baba. So, ito yung low. Tapos, we did close in here. So, I think it was, let's see, here. So, nag-close tayo dito. Sa level na to. Let's see. So, closure, close. Ayan, dito tayo nag-close. Ayan, itong candle na to. This is the closure. So, dito yan. Okay? So, ang closure ng red candle is down here. So, this is what it looks like, right? Kapag titingnan mo yung daily time frame na tinitingnan natin, ito yung itsura niya at a 1 hour. Kung gusto mo pang tingnan kung anong nangyari sa loob ng 1 hour, for example, ito. Yan, this is the open, this is the high, this is the close, and then this is the low. I-replay natin para di masyadong nakakalito. Replay, click replay, tapos balik natin dito. Pwede natin tingnan yan sa loob ng 5 minutes. This is the 5 minutes now. So again, ayan yun yung nangyari. Right? We open, nag-trade tayo higher, tapos, let's see, play this. We can see, umabot tayo hanggang dito sa baba, and then we close here. So hanggang dito lang yan, yung 1 hour. So, sa loob ng 1 hour kanina, makikita natin sa lower time frame kung anong nangyari. Okay? So, like I said, para siyang box within a box within a box. So, that's how you read a candlestick. So, by doing this, makikita nyo at a much lower time frame kung ano yung price, ano yung low, ano yung high. Okay? And this will help you make decision later on based on this level. So, this is a 20-minute video already. If there's anything you need to know more about candlestick that I was not able to tell you guys, Google is always there. All right. When you're trading, you're not just gonna rely on one information, and you don't have to rely on me as well. Just rely on what I say. It's a mixture of learning one thing from another person, learning one thing about another person, and then incorporating them on your own. But when you don't understand something, Google is your friend, ChatGPT is your friend. Yeah, if you want to research more, don't hesitate to just go above and beyond. At the end of the day, this is what's gonna help you be on top, right? Doing your due diligence and trying them on your own. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the day 4.